Hey guys, lepedaler back with another video. We're outside riding. This is episode number 2 of the vlog, and today I'm testing out the Rapha Handlebar bag right here. Let me show you guys right there. I have some other good shots that I will roll soon in terms of B-roll shots of the Rapha bag in action on my bike, but right now I'm testing it out. I have 100 kilometers to do, and so far so good. I have currently 6 rice cakes inside the Rapha Bar bag right now. I absolutely think it's doing such a good job. It's very stable. It's not affecting any of the handling on the bike, so I'm super impressed. It is super well made, super high quality. I'm not paid to say this. I bought this with my own money, so I really do endorse it. And I'm just excited to really finally have it on my bike because I hated carrying a lot of stuff in my jersey pocket. So I hope you guys like this little vlog that I'm doing right now, and I will show you some more riding very soon. Right now, climbing, guys. Nice and easy, super nice roads. This is just freshly paved. Right now the gradient is 4%, and as you guys can see, I have my Rapha handlebar bag that I made a video on, so feel free to check it out on my channel. It is doing such a good job. Got a lot of nutrition on it, about 6 rice cakes. We're coming over the crescent right now, and then we got another kicker, and this is what I mean by rolling flats. So currently I'm going to do one of my favorite descents that are right here. It is so nice, guys. I will flip the camera around, but it is so winding. It is so just majestic in terms of just riding down it. I would love to film it with one hand like right now and hold the phone, but I don't think that's pretty safe because it is winding. Very soon I will have a GoPro. I don't know when, because I think it would be cool to include that montage, but I thought the camera in terms of my phone would probably be the most important thing that I upgraded first, so you guys can see me and just, you know, see me talk first, and then the biking in terms of the scenic stuff will come when the GoPro. I just want to give you guys a quick update in terms of the Rapha handlebar bag. It is so nice. Just had my second rice cake and it was so easy. So I'll show you guys when you're riding. I thought the GoPro mount was going to come. I'm going to flip the screen to make it a lot easier so you guys can see. I thought it was going to be a tricky situation with the Garmin mount out in front. It'd make it hard to get to stuff, but all you do is you kind of just open it halfway and then you can switch hands and just pull it. Super easy. And I just grab one of my rice cakes. Super simple. I will be making a video talking about nutrition on the bike, but so far so watch how I close it. Sorry, one hand and then just take with the other hand. So far this thing is doing amazing. The buckles haven't come into contact, even though I put a protective sticker. Other than that, super nice. And I'll flip the camera back around. So all in all, I'm super impressed by the bar bag. I think even if you guys don't get a Rapha one, if you guys just get one, I think it's super important. What I was gonna say before I cut myself off was, if you guys do wanna see a nutrition video or what I bring on the bike in terms of how I make it and what I eat in terms of the portions, please leave a like, comment down below if you guys would wanna see that. Definitely, I think it's something important that I'm consistently learning and improving on, because I think nutrition is so important, especially when you're doing 100 kilometers like I am today. So you wanna be fueled, you don't wanna be super tired. So other than that, I'm gonna go down this winding descent, and then there's a nice kicker climb that's pretty, when I see this is majestic, it feels like I'm in Belgium or somewhere that's nowhere near Canada. So in terms of scenic, this route is so scenic. This is what I was talking to you guys about. This is a little kicker climb. It has 2 peaks, so this is pretty good. Right now, we're climbing at 8%. So I'm in the little ring, just spinning up this first part. Then it flattens out near the sign, and then it peaks once again. So we are currently at 8%, 9%. You can see up there, there's the second higher pitch. Pretty bumpy actually here. So guys, I'm climbing 5%. This is like the break. This is really good to practice, I would say. Whoa, bumpy. Good to practice 1 minute efforts, 2 minutes efforts. Very good. Car up ahead, but see that hill? It's just, right now it's not even bad. I think it's 3%. So I think when I was talking with the video facing the other way, that was actually the most. Oh wow, it's only 3%. So the max was like 8-9%. which was pretty doable, especially if I was talking. So right now, I'm done my favorite climb for this route, but this route gets a lot more scenic, especially, I think we're 30 kilometers in right now, so very soon we're gonna go down the scenic route, and I will film that because I don't think it's as fast. I don't have to take it fast, and I want you guys to see how nice the roads are where I train. Open roads like this are absolutely the best. Not a car in sight, just cruising along. That's what it's all about, guys. I hope you guys are getting out if you can. Enjoy this nice weather. It is absolutely, positively gorgeous. I have no complaints. Gonna put this away and descend. So right now, guys, we're climbing 6%, and this is what it's all about. Look at those views. Super nice. You can hear my breathing. 7% gradient is no joke. Now I've learned to love climbing because it makes you super strong. But we are getting to the highlight of this route, where it gets very beautiful, very nice, very photogenic. So I'm excited to finally show you guys. We are starting to enter it. I'm gonna feather my brakes, obviously, because I'm not gonna be taking this at full speed. We're doing 25 kilometers. I don't think it gets better than this, guys. And comment down below, do you guys have any scenic routes like the one I'm on right now? Because if so, you're pretty lucky. Some places don't have this. This is truly a luxury. You can see it gets winding up ahead, so I won't take this at full speed for, like I said, obvious reasons. I think once we get the GoPro, it's gonna be a lot nicer. Oh, it's speeding up, so I'm feathering my brakes, but I just want to show you guys this because this is where I ride. This is where I train. It is super nice, super quiet, no cars even behind me. So I'm gonna feather my brakes right now because it does get winding and we go down into a descent. So I'm gonna take it nice and gentle. This guy's taking it pretty fast. Don't chop the corner. And you can see we go down into a little descent. Obviously with one hand. With one hand, you don't really want to do this. That's why I'm gonna put this away so I don't injure myself. And you can see up ahead, actually, it gets even more beautiful. So I'll probably take a picture and give you guys an update of what I currently see, but just so nice to get out on a Tuesday and spin the legs. Quick stop, want to show you guys where I am right now. You can see down, I keep messing that up. I always think it's this way. It's this way, actually. You can see that nice S-bend, really gorgeous. I just love this route so much. You can see the foliage. It is really nice, very vibrant. You can hear the birds chirping, low traffic, really good for training. And I'll flip the camera so you guys can see a better view of what I see up ahead. But this is just beautiful. So this is how the Rapha Bar Bag looks like on my bike, more or less. I'm gonna have a more detailed look at it on my channel, but this is where I am right now, guys. I'm gonna do a descend and then boom. So it's gonna go down straight and then you gotta hit the apex super nice and then just coast. And I think there's even more foliage. It gets a lot darker. There's that crescent, and that's how you know it's very zesty and very nice. Have you guys ever seen a classic car like that? I don't think so. Bike, classic car. I think those tires are really nice. They're like gumwall tires, which I need to get on my bike pretty soon. That is such a nice shade of, I think it's like light blue. Weirdest thing just happened, guys. I'm passing along this road and I start hearing tss, tss, tss. And I'm like, oh no, did my tubeless tire go? But if you guys can hear, they're doing construction with a staple gun. So I was like, damn. Check my bike. I'm like, damn, I got off my bike, but at least I don't have a flat. So tubeless for the win. I don't like the staple gun sounds. Scary stuff. So guys, we're officially 2 hours into the ride. 60 kilometers, give or take. And I'm out of water. So that's why, you know, it's important to fuel up when you do. There were gas stations along the way, but I thought I would pass another one. I've done this route before, but I guess I was wrong. So the first gas station we see, we're gonna refuel both bottles. Maybe get some simple sugars in me. refuel. Other than that, really enjoying this long ride. Really needed. And I have 2 rice cakes left in my Rapha Handlebar bag, so I'm absolutely loving it. No problem so far. So I'm gonna give you my official thoughts when I'm done a long ride, which is 100K. And soon we'll be arriving at a lake. And that's where I'll have my rice cakes and show you guys the view. And I guess I'm saying a lot because I'm slightly dehydrated, so going further with other vlogs in the future, gotta make sure that I'm topped off so I'm not rambling. So guys, we have arrived to the lake. This is absolutely gorgeous, and we'll go down the bike path, but this lake has been around for a very long time, so let's scoop around and we will change it to front view. So right now I'm going to the section of the lake that is not closed off. So I'm currently at the lake and you guys can see that's absolutely gorgeous. I will show you guys more, but this was a good relaxing ride to get to the lake, and I'm going to eat my rice cake. So right now I'm at the lake. I'm gonna have a rice cake. I guess I keep rhyming a lot of words lately, but let's dig into this and see it. If you guys haven't seen my famous rice cakes before, that's what they look like. That looks pretty delicious to me. There's apple, cinnamon, and brown sugar inside. And I've already had 5 of these. This is my 6th one. And I'm pretty much bonked. I'm out of water right now, so I'm gonna pass a gas station and fuel up. But all in all, 70 Ks so far done for the ride. The rice cake, I already had 5 of these, and every time they're just as delicious as the last ones. Look at the apple inside, so yummy. My rice cakes fell, and I'm gonna see if the birds are gonna eat it, but I don't think so. But anyways, comment what you guys actually eat. I'm very curious to see what other people use for nutrition. In the past, I used to eat some Cliff bars, but they made my stomach all funny. Especially, they didn't really sit well, so I find rice cakes more natural, the more better. But other than that, it's pretty windy. I got 30 Ks left. I'm gonna refuel at the closest gas station, which is I think about 4 Ks, 5 Ks out, and then I'll keep you guys posted. So it is obviously windy at the lake, so don't mind that. But quickly, I just want to show you guys what the Rapha Bar Bag looks like. If you guys aren't going to watch the video where I do a first look and explain, so I'm just going to show you guys some close-ups right now. I know this is a vlog, but I'm really happy that I got this one because it just did such a good job. The buckles don't come in the way of my handlebars at all. Also, you can see the buckle right here doesn't scratch the frame. I put a frame protector, but it doesn't even come close. Doesn't restrict any of the handling, especially if you guys are doing 3 hours. I think this looks a lot better than keeping it in the rear of your jersey pockets. So comment what you guys think below. Now the frame bag is to hold my phone and my tripod, so don't worry about that. But just in terms of the Rapha bag, what you guys think of it. I'm planning on actually getting the Rapha frame bag as well later on when they come back in stock, because I think it looks nicer and it is a little bit bigger. You see how on this section right here it doesn't fill all the way, so this bag is just temporary. It's doing a good job at holding my phone and my tripod, so I do appreciate it for that. But the Rapha Bar Bag, I just can't say anything more than it. Look at that, guys. It looks so fashionable. Tell me what you guys think of it. Now enough telling you guys how much I love the bar bag. Let's get some water and some simple sugars in me before I faint. I got 30 kilometers home. Let's go. You know what I find really funny, and I usually don't get mad or triggered? So I go to the shopping center because I'm like, well, it's probably cheaper than the gas station and I probably get better value. And the guy's like, sorry, no bikes allowed. I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand if it was like $100 bike, but well, not even at that point. If it's your bike, it's your bike. You should be allowed to bring it in because it's the same as having a shopping cart. It's actually less space that it takes up. So I just find that super funny. And the guy's like, how long are you gonna take? I'm like, 5 minutes. So he's like, no, I'll watch your bike. And yeah, I never trust that. So lose business. I really don't understand the logic behind that because a shopping cart takes up more space. So I like gas stations for that reason, because at least they have some logic. They're like, well, they're buying from me. But the only difference is the price is a little bit more expensive, but I guess what you get what you pay for. But really disappointed, guys. So I'm currently at the closest drugstore. Let's see if they allow the bike in. I'm getting really annoyed at this point, guys. It's a bike. It's not, you know, a four-wheeler or something crazy. It's a bicycle. You know what I find really funny, guys, is how it says no bicycles, but the carts are more of an obstacle than a bicycle. I swear, I'm giving up. I'm going to the gas station. Guys, comment down below what are the worst situations you've had for getting food or drinks or whatever, because it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Like, I understand maybe for kids that might be silly, or just adults that might be silly with the bikes, or it's really dirty or something, but if you're cycling for fitness, you should be able to refuel, and that's just lost business. It doesn't make sense. It should be on a case-by-case situation. If the bike looks fine, it's not super muddy or anything crazy, you should be allowed to. So comment what's the worst experience you guys had. This is by far not the worst. I've actually had worse, but I have to say this really quickly, not sponsored, but there it is. Esso is the way to go. Esso always has been covered. Super nice, super friendly. Got my simple sugars in, got some liquids in my bottles, and I'm ready to go home. 28 Ks left. Super nice ride. Now it's just an easy pace home. And then you guys will be watching this very shortly. So guys, as I just said, not too far from home. Gonna be turning soon, and then 10-kilometer stretch, and then we're gonna refuel. I'll share you guys some final thoughts from my ride today and some of the other stuff I've been thinking about in terms of cycling. So let me get home and then we will chit chat. So this is post-ride comments. Really did enjoy the ride, 102 kilometers. So if you guys do want to check it out, link in the description below for my Strava. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well. Now, in terms of the beautiful Rapha Handlebar bag, if you guys can see right here, I'm a big fan of it. I did a thorough review and first look on my channel, and this vlog was actually for that video as well, in terms of how it performs. And if you guys don't watch that, I just want to say it performed extremely well. It actually surpassed my expectations of how well it performed. I had absolutely no issues with this one. You know, I did a lot of research for this. I've been wanting this for about like 3 or 4 months. So I finally pulled the trigger and thought, what better way to show it off than do a thorough test, because there's none of that on YouTube. And if you guys do watch that video, you will see that when I do get products that I purchase myself, not sponsored, that I purchase, I do a very thorough video, because you know, I find it very hard. When I had to make this, there was only like 2 videos on YouTube, and no disrespect, but they didn't show me the things that I wanted to see. So I hope everyone that does watch that video does appreciate it, and anything that you can learn from this vlog, if anything that can be highlighted, is nutrition, and fluids are so important. Just to give you guys an update of how much food I actually had on a 3-hour and 40-ish minute ride. I had 4 of these 500 milliliter bottles. I should have had at least 750, but it's hard because I do have the frame bag that holds the phone and the mount. So it's a little bit hard to hold water, and I should have refueled a lot sooner, but you should be at least consuming 1 of these every 45 minutes. But because I only had 2, I consumed 1 every hour, which is pretty bad, especially right now it's 28, 29 degrees. So refuel, super important. In terms of nutrition, I had 6 rice cakes that are like this big in this bag that I consumed every 30-ish minutes. So I had about 2 per hour, and I found that was perfect in terms of nutrition. I think nutrition I had spot on today for a long 100K ride. Just the water, the fluid situation. It's difficult, guys, because unless I'm stopping, refueling, and purchasing drinks, because before it was a lot easier. They had the washrooms and water stations a lot more accessible, especially at gas stations. But now, because of the current climate, it's kind of hard to do that. So, you know, I do my best, and especially since I'm riding outside now. Indoors it was really easy. I could literally have 6 water bottles lined up for a long ride on the trainer. Now it's not. So I'm trying to figure out fluids. One thing I learned, that I did a long 130 kilometer ride last week, and there was no gas station for 100 kilometers. So imagine only this for 100 kilometers. And I think I only had like 2 bananas on me. 2 bananas and 2 of these for 100 kilometers. That's tricky, because I refueled at 70K, which is perfect. After 2 hours, you need to really refuel because your glycogen levels are just plummeted. So that I learned from that lesson. So I think for routes, it's super important that you find a route that has hydration and fluids that you can like reconsume. So gas stations, cafe. It's just hard now because everything is closed, right? So that route, I could be wrong. There might be some stations that I don't know that are for the locals there that ride, for the riders that ride in that area. It's probably a lot easier because they know the route. But for me, you know, I wanted to go there, but you know, I cracked really hard, especially after 100. I just wanted to go home so bad and just relax. But this ride was doable. The only thing I want to improve, like I said, is fluid. So I'm learning not to conserve, I'm learning to consume, because if I would have finished these by an hour 30, hour 45, I would have been fine. There would have been a gas station to refuel. So instead of always thinking, oh, this can last me, and thinking, because I thought I was going to be done in 3 hours today, but because of the wind and I'm pretty tired, it took me a lot longer, and I was filming. So, you know, I'm learning to fuel first, conserve later. Especially this is not a race situation. This is just training, long endurance rides. So I just got to remember that it's not all about conserve, consume, and enjoy. So I hope you guys did enjoy the vlog today. This is episode number 2. If you guys do like it, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel. And like I said before, comment what's the worst situation you ever encountered with refueling yourself while you've been out cycling. And until the next one, keep on pedaling.